Had me in that cage for 28 years and 10 months of my life for something I didn't have nothing to do with.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
All right, so I got some questions. What would you do if you got convicted, wrongfully convicted for 30 days? Not a lot, 30 days. What would you do?
I don't know. I'd probably, because it's 30 days, I'd probably look at it like, okay, the universe is setting me somewhere to avoid something else.
Okay, what about you, Chicken?
If it's a wrongful conviction, then I couldn't be. There's no reason why I should have been there in the first place.
Okay.
I would just
Would
want
you
to
fight
get
it?
justice.
What's the charge?
Any charge for 30 days.
It depends.
It
Some
depends.
shit ain't worth even fighting.
Okay. Okay, I agree with you on that.
True that.
Yeah. Even for me too. Like you said, I would look at it like the universe trying to teach me something. But what would you do if you wrongfully convicted for 29 years?
Damn.
That's a long time. 29 years. What would y'all do?
Yes, fine.
Can't even think. Hey, I can't even think that far.
At all. Let alone tomorrow.
Wrongfully
29
too
years.
now. Yeah, so with that being said, let's check out this video, man. This guy, he was wrongfully convicted for 29 years. He was 16 years old when he got arrested, and come to find out he didn't even commit the crime. So with that being said, let's check out the video so we can react on it.
They had me in that cage for 28 years and 10 months of my life for something I didn't have nothing to do with. I'm just thankful that we got in front of a judge that was honorable and that was fair and finally put an end to this nightmare, this hell on earth that I've been dealing with since I was 16 years old. They had me in that cage
29
for 28 years.
in 10 months. That's 29, brother.
That's crazy. I'm glad he survived, because surviving in that place a year, let alone 29 of them bitches, is tough. And he still looks
16.
young. He might not have
Yeah.
his top teeth, but he still looks kind of young.
That's true now. That's
And ain't
true.
no telling what kind of experiences you had while you were in there.
Wow, man. 29 years.
That's crazy.
A lot, bro. Even 2 days, wrongfully convicted for 2 days. I feel like that's too much, bro. A week is too much. 29 years?
And all they do is tell you, right when they bring you into the court after you done served your 28 years and a half for nothing, all the judge is going to say is, I sincerely apologize from the court. That's all they're
And
going to
then give you a little money.
It's like,
And it
what
don't even be that
money?
much money. It'd be like $30.
I don't think they give you money.
No, I think if you sue, you got to sue them, I think, right?
Okay, yeah. You got to go through that process. But while you're sitting in there convicted, you can't sue them because they think you still did it.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother process of suing them.
Yeah.
Man. Shit.
And then a lot of times people don't believe people even when they're innocent, because everybody's innocent.
Until proven guilty, yes.
No, everybody claim they're innocent until proven innocent or guilty. Everybody swear up and down they ain't did what they in there for.
It's because the whole, like, the statement, you're innocent until proven guilty. So even the people that really don't do it, they get held to this standard of like lying because that's what people are used to. Like,
bingo, because everybody's lying now. I remember when I was locked up, I used to hear people talk about their cases and shit. And I'd be like, bitch, you know you did that. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, they be believing themselves. Like,
they show I was in there with a person that they burnt down the Motel 6 or some shit like that. And every day I would hear their story. And I was just like, bro, you're going to have a hard time until you just accept reality. You did that. There's nothing about this story that I fucking believe. And I fucks with you, broski. But you burnt down the people's shit.
You know, they say They say if you tell yourself a lie multiple times, you end up believing it.
Yeah, you tell it to yourself long enough.
Allegedly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But the thing is, that's
Ain't
the thing. I always look at things a little different.
Uh-huh.
How about you tell yourself some good lie? I'm a millionaire.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? To the point this should become true.
Hello.
I'm a millionaire. I got so much money. I don't even want this shit. You feel me?
But are those really lies, or is that like you foreseeing what you want?
Or
Exactly.
speaking
But it could be
life.
seen as a lie to some people, like them hard ass. Oh no, you lying. Like what? I can't dream. What? Oh my God.
There you go. But it was probably in there saying, I'm going to get out.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
And
they say
sometimes it take 29 years and 10 months for your
damn,
dreams to come true.
true.
But if you
God
Yeah.
just
damn.
hold on, don't give up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why they say your mind is so powerful, bro. If
Yeah.
you your mind is you got 14 billion cells. Like, bro, you can tell he did a lot of work because he know how to speak in front of a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo.
He did the work. It didn't just stay there
Yeah.
and
Lay
not
down
learning
and
shit.
die,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Because he
Mm-hmm.
went in at 16. They had to like he had to be tried as an adult. Like that's crazy.
Clearly
Yes.
try this in the
He
16 and you
calm.
got
after
29
sometimes
years. What the fuck? They
that's
gave
a
him a life
really
sentence?
that's really hard to deal with without giving up hope.
Man,
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
tell you something, man. He did so much work. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how much work this guy
Break it
did
down.
on
Break it
himself.
down. Yeah.
He did so much work to the point this guy talked better than me in front of a camera. That's how much
Give
of
him
a
his
work he
flowers, bro.
did.
Give him his flowers. He do. He got that. He a
Yeah,
real. He could do
calm
that.
and
We
cool.
only really heard him say about 3-4 sentences.
Speak, the way you're supposed to. Yeah,
He's
he did.
well spoken. Yes.
Yes.
He been in that law dictionary.
I was just about to say he was in them books
Oh man, but that's a
because
good
he
thing
had to
though. He
learn
come
his
out.
stuff himself. They probably
You
didn't even
already
let him
know
go
he
to
gonna
school.
sue because you can tell he been doing the work. He did
Yeah,
the work.
yeah,
He definitely gonna sue.
yeah.
As he
Depending
He got to
on
should.
give
where
it.
he's at, he because some places still don't be giving a fuck and won't give you nothing. Will cut you $1 check.
Oh yeah, that's true now. Depends on the state.
Even after they
Bingo.
kill you.
Hello. You go to causing too much friction, they gonna be at that neck, baby.
Mm,
Right.
mm. Anyways, let us know in the comment section, man. Let us know what you think. What would you
And
do?
they need to like since they coming out with all these laws and whatever. I think they need to pass a bill or a law because I
Mm,
feel like a bill will get passed quicker for all these prosecutors and line them all up. Whoever's behind the wrongful convictions, line them up because y'all doing y'all job, but y'all really not. Y'all putting people in prison for years and years, and they're not even the person. Like, let's
that
be
did it.
real.
Well,
That's
okay, so I think with this, I don't think you can come after prosecutors because their job is convictions. I think
Mm-hmm.
you would have to start at the arresting officer.
Okay,
mm,
okay, and
okay.
forensic
You go
team.
you go down to the details.
Bingo,
Yeah.
you got to because you can't come after a prosecutor because my job, whether you're guilty or not, my
Yeah.
job is to higher the conviction rate.
Mm,
Mm.
Like
okay.
everybody wants that
Good
It's in that
prosecutor
information.
that
lab.
got
It's
a
the
hundred
lab.
percent conviction rate. So you can't
Right.
knock them. You got to go to the arresting
Gotta go
officers that
underneath
brought the
them.
charges.
Gotta go to who brought that evidence because it's not
Bingo,
true.
bingo.
Right.
Great
And a
details.
lot of these forensic, we done did stories about the forensic people not being right. They done some crazy
Crazy
stuff.
shit. Mm.
Like the people at the morgue when the lady cutting genitals off of dead bodies and all types.
Yeah.
So
What?
it is really
Yeah,
it's
that's insane. Yeah, we
like
did cover a story like that.
yeah, it's like yeah, I get what you're saying though, cause it's not that, but somebody needs to be held accountable for all these wrongful
Definitely.
convictions. It just doesn't make
Mm.
any sense.
That a person, and he's good because bitch, I was in there about 3 months for my after during my 2 years. The first 3 months, bitch, I was ready to give up, bitch. Like this is just my life. This is how it ends. Like
Oh man,
let me
Yeah,
just become like indoctrinated
true.
and like
definitely feel you on that now.
Especially when you don't have a court date, you're just like waking
bingo, you
up
don't got a
during the
release
days,
date. That be the
waking up
worst.
doing this, waking up doing the same routine with no end date. It's like crazy. So
Bitch, I didn't get an end date to my last 6 months, bitch.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
it's like that sometimes.
And then your mind I can just imagine your mind's going to be on it all the time.
All the time,
Hmm.
all the time,
Right, and then you
all
just
the time.
start you should like you start making up stuff in your own story, like like, oh no, that didn't happen. No, it didn't happen. You're in here for no reasons.
I
It's a mind fuck. They try to really make you go crazy. Like what?
Exactly.
I was in there planning on coming right back. Good thing I stayed longer than I thought I was going to stay because there was a point where if they would have let me out any earlier, I would have
Hmm.
gone back to prison for even longer because I had in my
Yeah,
mind that the person that has me in here, I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to get out.
kill,
Do things
I'm
to them.
going to
kill.
I'm talking about knock everybody off. I was even, and the person stayed on a farm, bitch. I was thinking about offing the pigs and shit, bitch. I
Oh
was like
wow.
and imagine your mind dwelling on that every day,
Mm-hmm.
24
Hmm.
hours a
It's
day
not, you're not growing.
for months at
Yeah.
a time. It wasn't until I just accepted fate and be like,
Yep.
yeah, I did do what they said I did, and
Hmm.
these are my consequences that the time got
Right.
me.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, that's where the
Ooh.
growth comes. That's when you're like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let
Right.
me go the other way.
Right. And that's probably what
It's a
happened
great
to
thing.
young man. He probably just opened his eyes and realized that he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing back then, and then boom,
Mm-hmm.
floodgates started opening up.
Exactly. Start learning,
Release.
and man, I gotta get out of here. You know what I'm saying? You start learning, and you start saying to yourself, man, I gotta get out. You
Yes,
know?
yeah, it becomes that. Like it's the grind for wanting to get out. Like you wake up
Exactly.
and wake up doing push-ups today. What? I
Yep.
wasn't even getting out the
But
bed. I wasn't even leaving my cell. What you mean?
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
hello. It took me a while to leave my damn cell. I used to tell the people that bring the books, I'd be like, bring me all the biggest books you guys have in the library. And I would just read and read and read. And then after a while, I'd start people watching because I was on the top bunk in the first
Mhm.
cell at the top floor so I could see the
Mhm.
whole day room. And then
Yeah.
that got boring. And you're going to go interact with people.
Mhm.
And I got tired of just not dealing with nobody and hanging out with myself. And then one day I just went down into the pod and I guess made friends. I don't know.
That's a good thing. And then reading is fun to mental. You know what I'm saying? So reading is a great thing.
Because if they can't
Anybody that's
cage, as long as they don't take your mind, you're good. Because I've seen a lot of people
exactly,
in those situations lose their fucking mind. I'm like, as long as I don't lose my mind, as long as I don't lose my mind.
exactly. Anybody that listen to us, man, reading is good to mental. It's good to pick up a book. You may not read a lot, but at least every day read a page. This it's good, man. It's a good thing. Especially a good book. Good book
Yes.
for spiritual. If you're a spiritual person, read some spiritual book. If you're a money person, read a couple pages about money and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep
Yep.
stay balanced. It's good to
Yeah.
read.
Yeah. It's that simple. Pick it up and read it.
Exactly. You don't
You have
have
your
to do
phone
that
in.
much.
Y'all
I
have
have to
your
do
phones.
much.
All our viewers, put your phone down for 30 minutes tonight after
Exactly.
surgery and
You don't
read a
have to
book.
do much. Matter of fact, 5 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
One
That
page.
5 minutes gonna turn into an hour of read and then boom. That's
Exactly.
crazy.
Just start create good habits for
Yeah.
yourself.
Is this
Right.
thing on your page?
What is it?
Did the this article?
No.
Because that's my cousin right there at the bottom, Ronald Smith.
Oh, yeah. I'm on that Kemiloki TV page. Yes.
Okay, got you.
What's
Uh,
up, cuz? We appreciate you, cuz. You always tuned in every week.
always, always.
Shout out to Ron. Yo.
Yes, sir. All right. Let us know in the comment section, man. Let us know what you think.